I watched a video from a really nice guy who is doing the best he can and about something, and I understand that it's good to have trust and all that stuff. I'm with him. I understand his feelings perfectly, and about you've read the title, and so I'll let you kind of make some assumptions about the way I feel about it. I've had, let's see, when my bearings fell apart in the same exact place that his did, I changed them all. There's no other way for me. Got a dog, cat, your property. This thing falls off and hits my other cars, and that'd be the best scenario if it don't kill nobody. And I don't think it would. I do understand what he's saying. There are multiple safety options here. I got it. It's been a while, and I've used it a bunch of times since I did all the bearing exchanges. I can't say that I was treated very well by them there. I don't know why they would think that I would want to put a replacement bearing in something that failed, but they did. I'd also recommend, I hadn't had a chance yet because Sean's been ill. He got hit into a barn wall by a horse. So anyway, I would change his hose too. I've mentioned that to a couple of people. So I'm not going to take it all the way up, but when I don't go up and lock it into place, which I don't ever do, I sort of am nervy. So I just don't really feel 100% about the thing, and I feel queasy. I never leave anything up overnight. One of the first vehicles I put on it was a Dodge Ram dually truck, which was several thousand pounds below the rating of the lift, and it was pretty obvious pretty quick that I was not going all the way up. That was one of the first weeks I had it. Because the first week I had it, I remember I didn't get to use it because everybody else was here using it. So, but boy, that really nerved me up. And so I will say that the spacing of the runways is great. Everything has been okay now that I've changed all the bearings. I do not run the safety covers because I cannot see what is happening. I want to be able to see and hear everything that's happening here now. They were on there, but I took them off. When I ordered the lift, I did not know that the hydraulic pneumatic jack didn't come with it, and I went a very long way to get it, to save on the shipping, save some. I think it was $500 to get it here, or I think it was I forget what, 100 or 200 to make it to another location. And I rented a truck and went and got it and brought it back here, and I assembled it by myself with a gantry, my gantry over there, and my engine hoist. So I called him and said, it don't come with a jack? He said, no. So I had to order the jack and then pay to have that shipped here, so I really didn't come out ahead at about all said and done. I got no compensation of any kind. I made the suggestion that maybe you ought to make a bearing kit or be a little bit more proactive about telling the guy. So about the jack not coming with it, it just wasn't, I just didn't notice. I just figured it did. Why wouldn't it? You got to have that. I mean, you don't got to have it, but what are you going to do? Do the jack stand routine, or whatever you could. But it kind of all ended up going sideways, and I didn't ever say another word about that. But I do remember they offered me replacement bearings, very kind of them. Don't want a bearing that's like the one I took out, that's for sure. And I actually found one of the bearings the other day. There it is. So that's one of the original bearings that was in it, and you can just tell there's not a lot there. And the other one's crumbled. Now some people say they're going to wait till they see bearings on the ground. Well, God bless you. I'm not going to have, I don't have any family, but I would not have my friends or visitors or anyone around this thing, this lift, most people are afraid of lifts anyway. So my rule on this thing now is not more than half of what it's rated for. It never stays up overnight. Everything comes down. I can't sleep if I did that, and I'm not, no, it's just this is my thing. But if you feel good about what you got, I think of the movie Hondo, John Wayne and Geraldine Page, and Geraldine says, well, she's okay with the Apache being around. And Hondo says, it's nice to be sure.